A new year, a new beginning, letting go of the old and stepping into the new. Before we begin, I want to invite you to pause for just a moment. If this message encourages you today, please like this video, subscribe to Graceful Blessings Today, and share it with someone who needs hope for the new year. Your support helps this channel reach hearts that may be feeling tired, overwhelmed, or unsure about what's next. Now take a deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. You're in a safe place here. Welcome to Graceful Blessings Today. There is something powerful about the start of a new year. Even though January 1st is just another date on the calendar, it feels different, doesn't it? It feels like a doorway, a pause, a moment where time itself seems to whisper, "You can begin again." A new year invites reflection. It invites honesty. It gently asks us to look back and then to look forward. And today, that's exactly what we're going to do together. This message is not about pressure. It's not about perfection. It's not about becoming a brand new person overnight. This is about letting go of what no longer serves you and stepping into the new season God has prepared for you, one step at a time. Before we can move forward, we have to be willing to look back, not to relive the pain, but to release it. The past year may have been hard. For some of you, it was filled with loss, disappointment, unanswered prayers, and silent tears. For others, it was busy, overwhelming, so full of responsibilities that you barely had time to breathe. And maybe there were moments you're proud of too. Moments where you grew. Moments where you survived things you didn't think you could. But here's the truth we often forget. What happened last year does not get to define this year. You are allowed to carry the lessons, but you are not required to carry the weight. You can honor what was without staying stuck in it. Letting go is not weakness. Letting go is strength. It takes courage to say, "I'm releasing the guilt. I'm done replaying that mistake. I'm no longer living under that label. I'm choosing peace over regret." Some things you may need to release this year: old disappointments, broken expectations, relationships that drained you, fear of failing again, the version of yourself that was just trying to survive. Letting go doesn't mean it didn't matter. It means you refuse to let it control your future. And sometimes the bravest prayer you can pray is simply, "God, I trust you with what I don't understand." If this message is speaking to your heart right now, pause and type one word in the comments that represents what you're letting go of this year. One word. No explanations needed. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you can walk this journey with us all year long. Graceful Blessings Today is a place for renewal, encouragement, and faith-filled growth. So many people walk into a new year carrying old baggage. They bring old fears into new opportunities, old doubts into new dreams, old wounds into new seasons. But you don't have to do that. You are allowed to enter this year lighter. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to that is stealing my peace? What belief about myself needs to be replaced with truth? What am I afraid to release because it feels familiar? Sometimes we hold on to pain not because it's good, but because it's known. But God never calls us to stay where we are comfortable. He calls us to grow. And growth always begins with surrender. Now, let's look forward. A new year doesn't promise an easy road, but it does promise new mercy, new grace, and new opportunities. You may not see the full picture yet. You may not know how everything will work out, but you don't need clarity to take the next step. You only need trust. This year, instead of asking, "Will everything go right?" ask, "How can I walk with faith even when things feel uncertain?" Because growth doesn't come from having all the answers. It comes from being willing to move forward anyway. You don't have to change everything at once. Small steps matter. Quiet progress matters. Consistency matters. This year might look like choosing peace instead of panic, speaking kindly to yourself, setting boundaries without guilt, showing up even when motivation is low, trusting God one day at a time. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a willing heart. And remember, progress is not always loud. Sometimes it looks like rest. Sometimes it looks like healing. Sometimes it looks like saying no. Let me say this clearly because someone needs to hear it. You are not behind. Not in life. not in purpose, not in God's plan for you. You are right where you need to be to take your next step. Comparison will steal your joy if you let it. But your journey was never meant to look like someone else's. This year, choose alignment over approval. Choose obedience over pressure. Choose faith over fear. If you're finding encouragement here, consider sharing this video with someone who might be starting the year feeling discouraged or uncertain. You never know how one message can change someone's outlook. You cannot receive what's new if your hands are full of what's old. Making room might mean clearing mental clutter, releasing unrealistic expectations, letting go of timelines that no longer fit, trusting God's pace instead of rushing your own. The new year isn't asking you to be perfect. It's inviting you to be present, to show up, to stay open, to believe again, even if your faith feels small. As we close today, I want to speak this over you. May this year bring healing where there has been hurt. May clarity replace confusion. May peace guard your heart. May courage rise when fear whispers. May you walk forward lighter, stronger, and more hopeful than before. You are allowed to begin again. You are allowed to hope again. You are allowed to trust again. The old does not get the final word. The new is already unfolding. If this message encouraged you, please like this video, subscribe to Graceful Blessings Today, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. And before you go, comment below. I'm stepping into the new. Thank you for being here. Thank you for walking this journey with us. This is Graceful Blessings Today, where every new season begins with hope.